this is Sniper Tarot. I'm here to do your daily collective message for July 8th, 2025. I hope that everyone is doing well. It's been a few days since I've done a daily collective. I was out of town for the last holiday weekend, but I am back. So let's take a look and see what the collective message is from Spirit for July 8th for all signs, all placements. Let's call in Spirit. All right, let's do some shuffling here. I hope everyone had a good holiday. I was up visiting my dad and doing lots of work to kind of downsize some of his things as he's getting older and not needing all these things anymore. So angels, guides, ancestors. Yeah, angels, guides wants me to shuffle again. So today is July 8th, Tuesday. I did work a little bit yesterday, got in very, very early, so I definitely did not have the energy at all yesterday to do a reading. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective. All signs, all placements, July 8th, 2025, please. Yeah, I've gotten lots of rest to catch up on. Angels, guides, ancestors, the divine, most important message for July 8th, 2025, please. Okay. The King of Swords always wants to pop out. Okay. All right. So we have the Two of Pentacles to start off your reading, followed by the King of Swords and the Six of Wands. In the shadow, we have the Five of Cups. All right, so to begin your reading here, please grab your coffee, tea, water, snacks, whatever it is you like to have. I've got my coffee here. And Two of Pentacles to start your reading off is all about balance, okay? And having balance within your environment, within your finances, within your ideas, whatever it is that you're dealing with at this time. With the Two of Pentacles, we're talking about balance here. And when the Two of Pentacles is upright, generally we're talking about something that is feeling very balanced, okay? There's harmony. You could also be juggling multiple situations as well. With the Two of Pentacles, as you can see, she's riding her bike and she's balancing both pentacles she's balancing her bike while she is juggling both pentacles here. So there is balance while dealing with multiple situations. We have the King of Swords here in the reverse position. With the King of Swords, this person generally is somebody that can be, when they're in a reverse position, somebody is very selfish. Somebody that you could be dealing with that's being kind of unfair to you, unfair and selfish. This could be part of what you're juggling. This could be a situation that you're juggling. We'll go back and clarify. The Six of Wands is all about victory here. Perhaps taking a journey and coming back in and feeling accomplished about what you have done. You could also see that there are a lot of animals here that are surrounding and supporting this victory with the Six of Wands. We have the Five of Cups in the shadow. in the reverse position. This is what you don't see. With the Five of Cups in the shadow, there is perhaps a new relationship, or there could be a return of a past friend here with the Five of Cups in the reverse position. So let's go back and clarify what this is about. And do some more shuffling. Wake these cards up. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Please clarify the Two of Pentacles. The Five of Wands. You could be juggling a conflict at this time, perhaps with this selfish person. Or juggling something that feels like a conflict within. And you're trying to maintain balance with conflict. We have the Lovers card. Yep, this is somebody that you've been dealing with that is being selfish and unfair, that you may have been in a love relationship with, that you have been either emotionally or physically in conflict with. Please clarify the Six of Wands. We have the Page of Wands. Please clarify the Five of Cups. And we have the Fool card in the reverse position. Back of the deck, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse position. So it feels like you have been juggling, perhaps dealing with something that has been causing conflict, or somebody that you feel like you may be in competition with the Five of Wands here. So you could, or you're just having competition in your own brain, within your thoughts, juggling the thoughts of somebody that is selfish, that you were in a relationship with, in a loving relationship with, somebody that is selfish, unfair, somebody that is that you're having to perhaps judge, or they've judged you for whatever reason. But there is a judgment call here that is happening, that you are perhaps trying to balance your situation and dealing with multiple issues when it comes to this person that you were in a love relationship with, that is being unfair or selfish towards you. We have the Page of Wands here that is clarifying the Six of Wands. With the Six of Wands, I talked about victory, okay, after perhaps a journey, coming back home, a victory, and having the support of others. With the Page of Wands, clarifying, it feels like what this is saying here is perhaps you've had to do a lot of thinking about the situation. And I feel like you are finally getting to a place here where you are feeling okay. Okay. You have been juggling this situation that somebody has been unfair, or somebody that's been selfish, that you've dealt with in a love relationship where there's been a lot of conflict or competition that you've had. And you are feeling victorious now, because it feels like with the Page of Wands, this is all about your creative thinking. But it's more like, it feels like you are finally victorious, that you have made the right decision about this situation. You've been juggling, perhaps making the right decision about this situation, or trying to come up and stay balanced when it comes to this situation. And you are finally feeling that you are victorious in the way that you're in the way that your decision has been made. It feels like finally you feel that you are making the right decision. You also have the support of others that you have made the right decision when it comes to this love relationship where this person has been unfair to you, selfish, etc. Perhaps somebody that has taken you for granted. We do have the Fool card in the reverse position to clarify the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups talks about somebody that may be returning. It could be an old friend that is returning here. Doesn't have to be. It feels like with the Five of Cups, what you don't see here is the return of an old friend, or perhaps you don't see a new relationship. With the Fool card clarifying this new relationship, or what is hidden here, what is coming in for you, collective, perhaps a new relationship coming in, or the return of an old friend, is that the Fool card in the reverse position tells me that you have a lot of uncertainty, perhaps about somebody that's coming in new. Perhaps you have uncertainty about starting a new relationship or getting involved with an old past friend that may be coming in. So it feels like with the Fool card being reversed, you're not taking that new adventure just yet because you're feeling like you're unsure about that new beginning for yourself. So there could be somebody new that's coming in for you, collective, but you're unsure about taking that because you've been through, it feels like you've been through quite a bit here, juggling, trying to maintain balance in a situation that was unfair, somebody that took you for granted, and you're finally feeling okay in your mind about it, feeling victorious, and you have the support of others. But you're an unsure footing here when it comes to maybe meeting somebody new or dealing with somebody, the return of a past friend. Or this could be, I feel like this is unrelated to this Lovers here. We do have the Five of Swords in the reverse position as well in the shadow here. We may have to clarify this. The Five of Swords in the shadow is telling me what you don't see as well is perhaps exposing somebody. It feels like what Spirit is saying is you could be exposing what this person has done to you, somebody that has been unfair, selfish towards you, and perhaps that exposing of this person has led to these people that are being more supportive of you in the decision that you've made about this person. This feels like a love relationship reading where perhaps you've had to walk away, you're victorious over this person who has been selfish. And maybe you're wanting to move on to something new, but you're a little bit hesitant about either having somebody return into your life or starting a new relationship because you've had to juggle this conflict that you've had with this person for quite some time. Let's pull a couple more. Two more, please, Spirit, to finish up the reading. So we have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here. In the shadow, we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. So to finish up your reading here with the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, it feels like you're utilizing the roadmap to maybe take another journey when it comes to love, or maybe just really thinking about yourself at this time. Yeah, You're getting out your map. You're looking at perhaps the new goal that you want to establish when it comes to moving on with your life in this situation. The Knight of Pentacles, yeah, you're basically just, you really are just trying to figure out your way forward, perhaps in life. You're looking at the roadmap and not sure exactly where you're going, okay? That's why you need the map, but you're ready to start that new beginning here. With the King of Pentacles here, this is telling me that you could be just really focused on your business at this time, focused on proficiency and financial matters, and, you know, getting your shit together, basically, in order to create a new life for yourself here and moving on. So this feels like a moving on card, as you can see that he's in the boat and he is moving on. There are stars all around him. And those stars are the same stars that are on this path. So this journey is one of a new adventure. You don't necessarily know where you're going, but you're ready to take that new adventure. Let's pull one more. But again, it goes back to the Fool here, that there could be a new relationship on the horizon here or a return of an old friend, but you're unsure about the situation. With the Five of Pentacles in the shadow here and what you don't see, before I pull one more card here, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse position is telling me that there is an improved outlook. There are better times to come. You could be perhaps starting a new job as well. So you could be journeying off. You could be leaving your area and moving to a new place for a new job. But yeah, that could be part of this new situation here. One more, please, Spirit. And we have the King of Cups here to finish off. Yeah. So the King of Cups here, what I'm seeing here to finish off your reading, as I was saying, you had been dealing with perhaps an ex-lover or a lover or a love relationship that was in your life that was causing a lot of conflict, that you were trying to balance and maintain equilibrium in your heart and soul, okay? Maintaining balance, logically, emotionally, everything, okay? And you've decided that you are ready to move on from it. You had the support of others. You had to do a lot of thinking about this, and you decided to take the journey, and you are victorious now, and you really know that you've made the right decision, and you have the support of others. I definitely see that there could be new relationship coming in for you or the return of an old friend, but you're unsure about doing this, or perhaps you're just not feeling ready yet to take on a new relationship at this time, or the return of an old friend. With the King of Cups here to finish off your reading here, I definitely see you taking this journey, even though you don't know exactly where you're going, you're ready to move off into this journey here, okay? You could be going to a new job. You could be moving, okay? And then starting a new job as well. You could be moving away from this situation and starting a new job here. It feels like with this King of Cups to finish off your reading, you are an artistic person. You're a creative thinker. You're taking a leadership role in your life, and you're being very organized and creative when it comes to thinking about what it is that you want here, and what your future holds. It really is a beautiful reading here, as you are now feeling more victorious. I feel like for a long time you felt unsure about this decision. You are finally feeling good about this decision with this Page of Wands here, and you're ready to journey off into the unknown. You may not be ready for a new relationship or the return of an old friend at this time, but you are victorious in your thought of gathering the resources that you need in order to start your new life. You could be also starting a new job, okay? You could be going towards that situation. Again, with the five of swords here, when you expose this person, you have a lot of people that are supporting you here. We do have the Page of Swords here, the last card in the shadow here, and it's upright. Yeah, it's just all about utilizing your intuition, okay? Your perception has changed when it comes to this situation. You're utilizing your intuition. I feel like you are now following your intuition more. You're letting spirit guide you to the right place in order to bring you into this new existence. I think that for a long time, you were not following your intuition. You were not following your heart. You knew things were bad for you. You knew this person was being selfish and taking you for granted, and you continued to stay in the situation and juggle the conflict. But you are now victorious in the way that you want to move on. You are now following spirit, your intuition, that heart-centered Christ consciousness within you. You are now following that. You're listening to that, and it is guiding you into your new. Let's pull a card. Sorry, talking a lot, needing my coffee. Let's pull a card from the message of Cosmic Oracle to finish off your reading. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message to finish off the reading for the collective, all signs, please. But yeah, seems like as a collective, you're letting go of something that no longer serves you. I feel you're now feeling very good about it. You may be unsure about the destination that you're on, but you are letting Christ consciousness, the divine, your intuition guide you to your new life. Okay, so it says, remember that you can't change anyone but yourself. And that's exactly what this whole reading is about here. It is about changing your self to become one with Christ consciousness, the divine spirit within you, okay? And that you no longer know that you can't change this person that took you for granted, the person that you were in conflict with, that you were trying to balance things for a long time, multiple things with this person for a long time, and you're moving on. So now you're not changing that person or trying to change that person, but you're changing yourself. You are changing your environment. You are moving on to a better situation. You are following your intuition. The divine is guiding you, and you are listening. You may not be ready for a new love relationship at this time. You're unsure about it, okay? But there could be new relationship coming in for you, or new offer, a new job, something like that. You may be unsure about it at this time, but it is there to offer you a new beginning, okay? This is the message that I have for you, collective. It's a nice message. Continue to follow your intuition, follow the divine, and have a wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.